Alright, I'm back, and today, I'm going to talk about my question for the viewers from last week, the idea about the raffles. So, we've, I talked about it, you guys responded, so what I've decided is that I think we should all give it a try. It can't hurt. Right? It can't hurt. Here are the rules for right now, because this is just a trial run. I don't want to put too much effort into making this a big thing, unless this is insanely successful. So the rules are going to be very simple. The tickets are going to be $5 a piece, and you're allowed to buy as many tickets as you want to. If you want to, $10. Who cares? But I wouldn't recommend doing like 40 or 40 or 50. That'd be stupid, because you can if you want to, but I'm just saying, this is the opportunity is to get a figure for real cheap. I personally would put in $10. I'm not eligible for this, so anyway. So what you do? Email me, johngaringer@gmail.com. Link's going to be below. And what you want to do is email me with your PayPal account, where I can send an invoice to. As of right now, because of the way things are working, because it's just a trial run, and like I said, I don't want to put too much effort into this, in case, I don't want to set up all these, sites and stuff like that if it's going to fail, because that's just a lot of time. If it becomes super successful, then I will put a lot of effort and time into it, and we'll turn into a more of a regular thing. Anyway, email me, johngaringer@gmail.com, with your account, and then also how many tickets you want. Again, tickets are $5 a piece, so and each ticket you buy enters you into the raffle. So if you buy $15 worth of tickets, you're entered 3 times into the into the pool. Once we achieve the goal, once we get enough money plus shipping to order a figure, and I'll get into the figure that we're going to try it with in a minute. But once we get enough money to order the figure plus shipping, because I will, I'm going to be buying the figure. So and then sending it to myself, and then reviewing the figure. So I don't want to have to cover that cost of getting the figure to me. But I will ship it out for free. So I will be covering that cost. So I'm going to be losing money in this thing for at least a little while. Anyway. So you email me your PayPal account, how many tickets you want. I'll email you an invoice. You guys pay for it, and then we'll do something. I'll try to do something like. Here's what we'll do. On the video, on this video here, comment below saying that you've entered the contest, and then sorry, a little scatterbrained. So, email me with your PayPal account, how many tickets you want, and your YouTube username. That way, I will be able to see who is legitimately entered into the contest. And then on the video below, everyone that is entered into the contest will show up. And then if you post down there that you've entered the contest and you haven't entered the contest, I'll just delete the comment and probably block you. Because that'd be pretty shady. But then again, it's not like by putting your name down there you would win the contest, because you're not in the contest. Only the people that pay are in the contest. Anyway, so you guys pay it. If I do not raise enough money within a reasonable amount of time to purchase this figure, I will just be refunding everybody, and we'll cancel it and move on with our lives. If we do raise enough money in a reasonable amount of time, then I'll consider this a success, and we'll continue trying it here and there. Won't be a regular thing. If it becomes insanely popular this first try, and we're talking 500 people enter the contest or something like that, or 100 people even, then I'll start looking into setting up one of those fundraising sites for something like this, and even get a new email account that's separate from my email account, so I can sit there and be like, oh, okay, here's just who entered. Anyway, that. So, what figure, you might ask, are we going to try this with? So I was thinking we'll do it with Fanstoys Tesla figure, which is their version of an MP Perceptor. Because everyone, the general consensus was, let's try it with an MP figure. And I think he's about $110 or so, $110, $120. So I think that's a pretty good starting point, because 12 people enter, and then the figure's paid for. So if 12 people enter, $10 a piece. So I think we should be able to raise that pretty quickly. Once we do, I'll order the figure. It'll come to me. I'll review it. Then I'll draw the raffle. I'll do it on camera, and I'll send it out to you. And then, but here's a couple more rules. So, because of the fact that it's not one of those kind of deals where I can, if you pay me on PayPal, and you dispute the charge, I wouldn't be able to prove the purchase. So we're kind of going on the honor system here. If somebody does that, they enter the raffle, say they buy $20 worth of tickets, and somebody decides, oh, well, I didn't win, so I'm going to dispute the charge. Yeah, you'll win the charge, but I'm going to discontinue the raffle idea. I'll just be done with it. I'm not gonna play games like that. That's where I draw the line. It's like, no. If we do this raffle and we get close to the purchase price, and it kind of slows down, and I don't think we're going to do it, then I'll front the rest of the money. We'll go from there. If we become super successful and a whole bunch of people enter in the contest, and next thing I know I have enough money to buy 3 or 4 of these things, then I will buy 3 or 4 of these things, and we'll do 3 or 4 giveaways. So that should be fun. I would very much enjoy to do that. And that's one of the big kickers of this, is the fact that the more money everyone puts in, the more figures will be available for free, or for the raffle. So there's that. And then the more money you put in, the more chances you get. And I will, say somebody enters it 4 times, because they put in $40. While we're doing the raffle for Tesla, I will draw names. Only thing is that you cannot win twice. If I pull your name twice, you're not going to win twice. That's not fair. That's not fair to everybody else. That would be kind of shady. But your name will be in there as many times as you entered, and so your chances of winning one of them will be increased. So there's that. Also, a lot of people also didn't like the idea of, if I go just a little bit over the asking price, then that money will go to the next funding. So we're not going to do that. If I get to that price, and then go a little bit over, but don't get quite enough to win the figure, buy another figure, then what I'll do is I'll just refund those last few tickets. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to be in the contest. Or let you be in the contest and I keep the extra money, which doesn't sound very right. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I'll just refund the tickets. If we don't make enough to buy a second figure. But honestly, I would love it if we were able to raise enough money to buy 2 or 3 of these guys, so I can give a whole bunch of them away. One of them will be opened and reviewed and put back in the box and sent out. The other ones will be mint in box. I won't tell I won't say who gets what. It's just going to be random, because that'd be the most fair. So, anyway, so there you go. So, again, Fanstoys Tesla is going to be our trial figure. So if anybody is interested in Fanstoys Tesla figure, here's your chance to get him for almost free. Almost free. Tickets, again, are $5 a piece. Email below. Your PayPal account, how many tickets you want, and your YouTube username, so that I can sit here and say, these guys are the ones that have entered the contest. JohnGaringer@gmail.com, and we will go from there. I'm very excited. I think this could work, as long as everybody's excited about it. If the Tesla figure works, then perhaps next time we'll do like maybe Star Saber or something along those lines. We'll stick to like the big ticket items, because while I would honestly say, like the leader class Jetfire, he's awesome, but he's only $35. Most of us can come up with $35. Those that can't probably don't want to throw that kind of money into this kind of contest, but we're gonna stick with the more expensive figures wherever we can. Maybe like when the next set of Hasbro figures come out, with like the Ironhide and stuff like that, maybe I could order like the entire set off of BBTS, and we could raffle off the entire set to somebody, something like that. But we'll cross that bridge once we try this out with the Tesla figure. I think that, because like I said, he's about $109, so the price is pretty good. We should be able to raise that pretty quickly, I would assume. And it's from Fanstoys, so it's a high quality figure. And I for one am not the biggest Perceptor fan. I would love to have a Masterpiece Perceptor in my collection at some point, but he's not a must-have for me at the moment. There's other figures that I must have, so he's on the back burner. But if somebody were to say, "Hey, give me $10 and you have a chance to win the figure," I'd totally do it. But I'm ruling myself out of this, because that would not be fair, because I'm the one that's drawing the names. And we're kind of going on the honor system on this. When I draw names, so hopefully everybody trusts each other. I haven't come across too many people in the Transformer community that I could say I don't trust. So there's that. But yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's try it. Let's do it.